In a tabletop position with your back flat and your core tight, circle your torso around so that your weight is shifting all the way back towards your heels and then back up to the starting position. Wrists should be under shoulders and knees should be directly under hips. Breathe normal and natural. Extend one arm out and opposite leg so they're level with your torso. Gently tap fingers and toes down while keeping arm and leg straight, and then raise back to starting position. Try not to arch or round out your back. Sit back into a child's pose stretch. Back into the tabletop position. Now you're going to circle the opposite way. Bring your body to the left, then back towards your heels and up to starting position. Again, try to keep your back flat, neck in line with your spine. Breathe normal and natural. Now lift the opposite arm with the opposite leg. Straight arm and leg as you gently tap your fingers and toes down and raise up. Again, torso remains straight, back is strong, core is tight. And sit back into a child's pose. Just 5 repetitions of each. As you come back up, bring one knee forward so your foot is flat and gently rock forward and hold that stretch. Then come back and raise your opposite arm in a diagonal fashion. Rock forward, hold the stretch. Back to start. Raise that arm. When you raise your arm, you're making half of the letter Y with your body. Also called a sword pull. Rock forward and hold. Back stays straight and really open up that shoulder and chest. Go ahead and switch sides. Rock forward on the other knee, back to start, and then half of your Y or sword pull with the other arm. As always, breathing should be natural and smooth. When you're raising your arm, try to keep your head and neck in line so that they don't inch forward as you bring your arm up and out at an angle. Bring your hands down to the mat, curl your toes under, keep your knees bent, and push back into a modified downward dog. Keeping your knees bent will help support your back. Come back onto your knees. Now drop that belly button towards the floor and then round your back up towards the ceiling. Push back into a modified downward dog. Really push those hands forward and down away from your hips. Back down onto your knees. Round out your back first this time. And sink your belly button down as you look up. Push those hips up towards the ceiling, but straighten one leg while the other leg is bent. Pushing that heel down results in a stretch in your calf and your hamstring. Keep alternating as you breathe normal and natural. Bend your knees and push back again into a modified downward dog. Drop all the way down onto your knees. Drop your belly button down, look up, and round out your back and really push your hands into the ground. Lift those hips up. Start with the opposite leg this time. Push that heel down, stretch, and then switch. Bend those knees, push back into a modified downward dog. Try and feel yourself get a little deeper into the stretch each time you do this. Knees down, belly button to the ground, look up, and then switch. Push those hands all the way down into the ground. Sit back into a child's pose and just breathe.